keep our dogs active, not only this month, but all year long, is Nicole with Minnesota Valley Pet Hospital in Mankato. Thanks so much for being here today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And we touched a little bit on it, but just how important is it for dogs to get regular physical activity?
I mean, it's super important, not only for like mental stimulation, but physical stimulation. If you and I were sitting at home all day binge watching Netflix, we don't typically sleep well at night. We need to be physically active. We need to be mentally active, and dogs need that too. And so, getting them out there, and of course, each breed is going to, or even each individual is going to require different amounts of exercise, right? So your littler dog might only require a block, a walk around the block. Your other dog, you might have to pick up like jogging, right? And sometimes that's really hard, especially for older people or people that are, physically injured and they're not able to do that. And so asking a neighbor for help, do you have a high school kid in the neighborhood that wants to make some money? Maybe you're lucky and he's in track and he wants to run, right? So trying to get them out there.
And what are some signs maybe that they're not getting enough exercise?
Anxiety. So if you're seeing lots of like pacing back and forth, barking out the window at the squirrels or just anything walking by, anxiety is going to always increase when they're not getting enough exercise. Just as well as, destruction, getting into things, quote unquote, being naughty. Those things are going to, probably improve at least a little bit with some exercise.
And I think one thing we might not all realize is that, all day long when we're at work for, 8+ hours, our dogs are just sitting at home, probably not running around, doing some workouts. But they're waiting for us and they're ready to get outside and get active. And that can be hard for, the dog moms or dog dads, to be ready to get them outdoors.
We're ready to be done for the day, right?
Yes.
Like we want to sit down, and your dog is just, they're ready to go. Let's go. So you can think of like mental things too. If your dog likes eating their food, you can put that in a puzzle toy. They make all kinds of them. You can check out, pet stores or online. There's tons of different kinds that they have to actually work for. Some of them are harder than others, but you can even make your own with like a muffin tin. You can put some treats in the muffin tin and put a couple tennis balls over them, and they have to move the tennis balls to get them out. So trying to get them to use their brain.
Yeah, that's good. I lost my train of thought. Oh, dog parks, another good way. It's not just walking a dog, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Dog parks are it depends on the individual dog.
Sure.
I always compare it to a bar. So everybody's out drinking, having a good time, and it always starts out really well until maybe you've had too much or you have a dog that's too energetic, and so sometimes that can go south really quick if they're not listening to each other. No different than people, right? So get them that exercise first, then bring them, and make sure they're social and they play well with others.
Yeah.
All right, some great information today. Thank you so much for being
problem.
here.
Thank you.
And we'll have more when we come back on Kato Living. Stay